Hello everybody, I am Michael and today I want to show you how to set up the normal connection from Cubase to Vienna Pro instance. First of all, you're going to VST instruments to your rack. You're going to create a Vienna Ensemble Pro instrument, but it is very important that you're taking this with the 3 stripes at the end. These 3 stripes stand for VST3 and it is very important to choose this. Explanation is pretty simple. There are different protocols, VST1, 2 and 3, and only the third one has the possibility to reach more channels. So not only 1 times 16, but basically 8 times 16, and there can be even more, as I will show you in a minute. So you choose this one, click add a track, then you have to create your server. I've already done that. I will just rename it to, I don't know, test. You can name it however you want. Going back to Pro Tools, setting up my connection. Let's choose at the top the test. The other ones are my instances on my slave computer, so ignore them. Now we are connected to this very instance. Before we keep on doing anything else, we're going to the preference window in Vienna Ensemble. At the Instance tab, we can choose our MIDI ports, outputs and inputs. As I said, with the Vienna Ensemble VST3 plugin, we can choose more MIDI outputs. Normally, in your case, there should be like 8. I've chosen 10. It is very important that you have the same numbers everywhere in each Vienna Ensemble instance as within Cubase. Please check it. After you have done that, you're ready to go. It may be that you have to restart your Vienna Ensemble Pro and your Cubase, but after this you're basically ready to go. Now we are creating our contact player within Vienna Ensemble Pro. There are 3 contact players, the 5, 16 out and 8 out. It is important to take contact 5, because the 16 out and the 8 out will limit you to a certain number of outputs. The 16 out are basically 16 mono outs. But if you create like 10 instruments in contact with stereo outs, you would need 20 of these mono outs. If it's like 24, you would need 12 stereo outs. So don't choose the 16 or definitely not the 8 out. Choose the contact 5 standard. After you have done this, you're going to create your MIDI tracks. We will just add 16 MIDI tracks here, and it is very important that all of them are going to this first instance, the MIDI in 1, because this is the instance that is up in Vienna. You can see it here, the 1. And the second, the 1, this is this instance these MIDI tracks are going to. And the second one has to be switched to all, because these are the 16 inputs where we place our MIDI instruments within contact. Therefore, I've placed 16 MIDI tracks. This is just an example. Maybe you just place 8 instruments in it, then you only need 8 MIDI tracks for this channel. And here to show it as well, within the instrument, here are these 16 different channels within the contact player. So in the top there has to stand all for the 16 ones, that Cubase can reach all of them, and within contact you have your routing. Another small but cool trick, please battery save all your libraries. This way all the instruments will load way faster in your system and you will save lots of time, especially if you're loading all your setups and your templates. I hope that this small tutorial could help you getting the idea of the connection system within Cubase and Vienna Ensemble Pro. The next tutorial will be a bigger one, and I will show you how I build up my basic template that I'm using for a lot of my projects.